What's good, people? It's your man Chef from Off the Dome, back here for another video. And today we're talking about not even a war on Christmas, just this whole Santa Claus thing. Why are people tripping about Santa Claus like that, man? I mean, the guy says ho ho ho. He's not that big of a deal in my opinion. Yes, Santa Claus is fake. People are upset about, some people are upset that, I've seen a lot of articles, like just Google Santa Claus on Google. It's the story Huffington Post about how apparently going to have a black and gay man be Santa Claus instead of a white man this year. The funny thing is, when it's a straight black man want to be Santa Claus all these years, nobody wanted to encourage that, so that's weird. Guess you got to be gay and black to get promotion in the mainstream media now. Then you have this story about how people are offended about Santa Claus, well, Salvation Army people or the actual firefighters coming out there, you know, raising money for their causes with the Santa Claus beard and stuff on. People are upset about that. People are upset that Santa Claus isn't gender neutral. It's all types of stuff people use to complain for each year. And I think this year puts ice on the cake. It shows that when we end this decade, when people look back on this decade, this would be the decade people look back on and say, man, those people did not know what they wanted to be. And granted, this is only 20 years into this new century, this new millennium. So it's going to take time for us to find our way and have overall consensus on what the century is going to be. But the 2010s as a whole decade is just a decade of confusion, no direction, and basically lack of void and creativity. When you look at our music and our TV shows, everything is a retrospective. Everything is a blast from the past. Everything is a tribute to the past years. Nothing's original for real. We're looking at talking points of politicians. Everything is so-called progressive, but yet regressive at the same time. When you look at this war on Christmas stuff, everybody finds some reason to be offended. If you don't like Christianity or Christmas stuff, period, I get it. And just take that as your grievance. But don't go ahead and now nitpick at what Santa Claus has to look like, what he has to be. He has to be a female now. Why does all this stuff have to come up for a holiday that essentially is about getting your money? Anyway, man, it's your man Chef from Off the Dome. Let me know what you think about this war on Christmas / the Santa Claus. I don't even know what to call it. Santa Claus outrage. That's what we have. We have Santa Gate now. That's what we got. Ah, man. 2019. Just the ice on the cake of a decade of confusion. It's your man Chef from Off the Dome. This is your Wednesday wrap-up, and I'll see you later. Peace.